I'm Iridium. Hope you're doing all right today. It's reaction time. I've covered loads today, and the only sort of, I think I haven't done any prog metal. So I've done loads. What have I done? I've done some just normal metal, like straightforward metal. I've done some doom metal. I've done some glam metal. I've done some southern metal. I haven't done any prog metal. So I did explain in earlier videos that not everything I love about prog metal, it's got to be melodic. It's got to catch my ear. It's got to have a groove about it. And sometimes prog takes me out of that a little bit too much, but sometimes it doesn't. It just sometimes clicks with me, sometimes it doesn't. So Matthias, again, has suggested this one from a band called Threshold, and the song called Mission Profile. Came out in 2004, I think, on the Subsurface album on Century Media Records. British band, so I should be able to pronounce the names. Here we go. Steve Anderson on bass, Cole Groom on lead guitar, Johan James on the drums, Andrew McDermott on the vocals, Nick Midson on the rhythm guitar, and Richard West on the keys. Could be the best pronunciation I've ever done on this channel. They are British though. So, Threshold, Mission Profile, quite a long song. It's a prog song, obviously. 8 minutes and 15 seconds, not as long as some of them. So here we go. Looking forward to it though, because I haven't heard any prog today yet. So here we go. let's stop it there. I know it's probably going to upset a few people because I always do, and I just stop it halfway through. It's just about something I do to give my view so far. So this is what I'm talking about. This is when I love progressive music. Now, it's clever, really fucking clever, but it never takes you out of the groove of the song. And you can be clever and intricate and all those things, but never take you out and be too complicated. That's what this is all about. There's loads of changes all the way through it. It slows down, it gets faster. There's chugging metallic riffs. There's sort of subtlety all the way through it. There's catchiness. But I've never stopped going like that. It's never been too complicated. I don't know what it's going to do from now. It might completely fucking just do away with everything I've just said. But up to now, I love it. I just love it. And it's really groovy. Groovy, man. It's really like that, got that groove metal sort of feel to it. Those sort of, it reminds me of when Dream Theater, you probably think I'm going mad here, but you know, when they did the one album that was a bit more Metallica-ish, and I can't remember, it's just escaping me what it was called now, but it was more straightforward and it had those sort of grinding sort of metallic riffs. That's what a bit like this reminds me of. I love the vocalist, and just reading here, because I was reading some comments as I was listening, it seems like he passed away. So Andrew McDermott got a great vocal. I don't know why how he died, but got a lovely vocal. He's got that sort of typical sort of prog vocal because it's sort of very clean. And I don't know, in prog, it's almost like they all really pronounce their words really well. You can hear everything so clear. I think that's part of prog in a lot of bands. I don't know anything about prog, by the way, but all I know is I love what I hear, and it's a fantastic sounding song. The production is huge. It's just, I mean, I love it. When the guitar's ramped up, you've got to hear it so clear, and that's how I can hear it now. Looking forward to the rest of this, actually, see if it takes any more twists, but I hope it stays within the groove and keeps me within that groove and doesn't go mental. I don't know if they're that sort of band. It says they're progressive metal, but I mean, this is the sort of progressive metal that I love. It's just always in the groove. I love it. Here we go for the rest of this. brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Loved it. Thanks, Matthias, for that. I mean, there was one part, and it wasn't too much, but when the solo first kicked in, the odd time signature there, but I could still in the groove a little bit with it. But my favourite part of that solo, it was a massive solo, extended solo, the synth solo as well. But when it went into the second part of the guitar solo, before it went back into the song again, there's like Eastern melodies over that rhythm section. It's like real classic metal riffs with prog. I fucking love it because it was always catchy. It was always catchy and hooky. That's what I loved. So that's a brilliant choice, Matthias. Absolutely brilliant. Threshold Mission Profile from the album Subsurface. Well impressed with that, mate. Absolutely fantastic. My first bit of prog today is a proper triumph. It really is. Loved it. What do you think of this song, Threshold Mission Profile? In the comments below. I'll see you next time.